This is the 10X pitch off, ladies and gentlemen. This is us trying to give you money tonight. I'll give a 10 grand for first place. Now, in addition to us wanting to give you money tonight, I want to grow the number of businesses I have. I mean, I could be tempted to invest in a business tonight. So thank you for being here. We got Dax, Cher, Yvette, Michelle, there's Steve and Ashok. So hopefully I pronounced your names right. If I didn't, that is not my fault, so I have nothing to apologize for. That's your fault that I don't know you.
All right, my name is Dax Hill and my company is Rakely. What I do is I offer world-class stroke development to athletes in a one-on-one session, but mostly to club teams.
I'll tell you what I did like about what Dax did is he started getting into his plan to scale. Like he started talking about, and then he got into some financials pretty quickly.
As a mindset and empowerment coach, I train clients to realize the critical role their mindset plays as the foundation of all success.
Were you reading your pitch a little bit?
I was reading some points, yes.
It's a little distracting because I'm watching your eyes go from left to right like you're reading, and then when I'm doing that, I'm not listening to what you're talking about.
Also, the first 10 seconds, you didn't get that pattern interrupt. Something bold out of the get that just hooks us. It gets our attention.
You missed the 4 people you're talking to. There's nothing personalized here. I don't need life coaching. Like, you're not personalizing it to me, okay? Could have been, Mr. Cardone, I know about your passion with Grant Cardone Foundation. I know how much reaching marginalized people, beat up people, people without kids. I know how important, now you got my attention. And if you get my attention, you got their attention. But I'm gonna get Andy to send you $1,000 because you're 67 years old and I love that.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Great job, all right?
Thanks for being here.
We provide mentoring and tutoring services, and as of now, we are touching 100 families per semester. We have been doing it for the 10 years, and apart from academic support, we like to take it to the next level to make $1 million.
He finished before the time, and that's a super thing to do, to always finish early. Don't drag it on.
So like when Grant and I met the first time, I said, Grant, we're gonna build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. It got his attention.
That was his opening.
We like to take it to the next level to make $1 million.
He's talked about getting like $1 million. Like, that's not gonna change the world. And you wanna change the world.
$1 million, that's like you just threw a penny in the Grand Canyon.
And in the 60 seconds, you told us you don't have any web presence.
We like to scale our business because we don't have an online presence.
Don't tell us about what you don't got. Talk about what you do got.
50 to 170 assaults happen every single year on college and university campuses all across the United States. Now, imagine, Grant, that your wonderful children that I know you're raising right are in a college campus and they end up, somebody puts something into their drink. We have an amazing application software that is patented and understands their voice, and they have their own safe word that calls 911 faster and gets them application help faster than waiting on the cops. In fact, it sends it out to everybody else around them with their picture and walking distance and says, go help Sabrina, go help Scarlett immediately to get them some help. Let's change some stuff.
A lot of confidence, on target.
She made it relevant for you too. I like that.
Very relevant for me, okay? And then immediately, you don't even have to explain anything. I'm like, oh, okay, wait, my kids aren't gonna get, I think it's an app, right?
Yeah.
By the way.
I thought the pitch was great. I thought she talked about a big problem, and I think the youth is something that a lot of people are going to identify with, wanting to protect. So great job.
I got a 23-year-old daughter who actually went through a really horrific situation in Europe this year studying, and I know if her and her friends would have had it, they would have been all over it.
Video camera's terrible. You should have looked at it for yourself. It's awful. I can't see. It's not clear. And you guys should test this out before you do it. I don't know what your bandwidth issue is. Maybe it's been roofied.
I can see me, sorry.
Cher, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody give it up for Cher. Let's get give it up in the dog pound. Give it up in a dog pound.
So our company helped 1,200 patients last year. We generated $700,000 in gross revenue. We're planning to help 3,600 people next year and generate $1.7 million in revenue by collaborating.
And the first person that has brought up some of my favorite topics, money. This is the first pitch where somebody said, hey man, I got 1,200 customers. I did 700 grand. The goal is to go to 1.7 million. Real pitches work like this. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. This is what you get. What's in it for me? You want to get people's attention? Give them something. I told y'all that all damn day today. What I would have done there is, hey Grant, I have a business with what'd you say? 1,200 customers gave me 700 grand last year. I want to give you 10% of that business, and I want your support to blow it up from a 700 grand to 7 billion, and I'll give you another 20% of that.
My name is Dr. Michelle Thompson from Epic Medical, a functional medicine practice whose mission is to educate and empower patients to renew and reclaim their health. I spent over 20 years caring for the chronically and severely ill, and we're able to renew and reclaim our health with lifestyle choices, and I'm here to get you there.
You spent about 10 seconds saying your name and that mission. Like, you gotta come out of the gate. That first step is such a critical first step. It's gonna open our listening or not. And if our listening isn't open, you have 60 seconds, it's closed.
Doctors are not educated on how to pitch. They're in rooms where they're always the authority. People come to them and say, what do I do? What's wrong with me? You guys are always the authority with like unlimited amounts of altitude. So when you get into this situation, you got to understand all that's going. That's why she says, my name's Doctor and I've been in this industry.
My name is Dr. Michelle Thompson from Epic Medical, a functional medicine practice.
The pitch here is not the pitch you do in life. Now you're going to become an entrepreneur. And moving from doctor to entrepreneur puts you in a completely different environment that is all about the pitch and nothing to do with certificates. The winner is going to get this, $10,000. First of all, congratulations to everybody.
Congratulations to everybody.
Okay.
For the grand prize winner of the Interactive Bootcamp Pitch-Off, the winner of $10,000 cash, the one, the only, Share Reader!
Look, I got to tell you, girl, one, you came in late. I had another person. My person didn't even make the top 3.
That's okay, Grant. I still dig ya.
Yeah, of course you do. So congratulations. This goes to show you guys, sometimes, you know, in that book I wrote, if you're not first, you're last. If you're not first, be last. She came in last. So just because you're last don't mean you shouldn't make yourself first, because she did.
The passion, I think that was probably the thing that stood out the most. Passion and urgency that you have in solving this problem.
You spoke directly to Grant, and you implanted fear in Grant's mind with the things that he cares about most, which is his daughters.
Imagine, Grant, that your wonderful children that I know you're raising right are in a college campus and they end up, somebody put something into their drink.
You did awesome, and the product's killer.